Alright, so here's another update video. It's been a couple months and now I finally got some progress going on here. First things first, I know this side's not finished. I have the first set of the new flush mount Jazz Performance headlights in America, which I'm pretty excited for. They look absolutely beautiful. Very simple install. Then I also went through and I did some new LED headlight bulbs. Changing up the turbo manifold. We are now going to put the wastegate directly off the manifold, off the collector, instead of it being mounted up high. And also, I don't think you guys know about this, but here is the rear cradle. A few months back, I made the switch to the RX-7 drivetrain, so now I have the differential as you see here, and I also have the transmission as you see here. But I have to make a new pinion mount because I measured the angle wrong and the transmission was making a bunch of noise. But as you can see here, I got the set of 800 horsepower axles now from Drive Shaft Shop with billet hubs. And then if you actually take a look under the car, I now have full aluminum drive shaft as well. So now I finally have a drivetrain that's stronger than anything my little 1.6 will ever make. One thing I also did do, which I'm very excited for, is I got myself a new Go Fast Bits boost controller. So it has different settings, has scramble boost, and I feel that that's going to be a lot easier to tune the car and make some good changes. Another thing that I'm finally happy about, turn the lights on. You can kind of see the headlight now on the wall, but these headlights are super bright. I got them from a company called Opt7. Run about $100, but I couldn't be any happier with the performance, and the fans are super quiet. But the one thing I'm extremely excited about, I've owned this car for 7 years, and I finally did myself some LED tag lights. You have to run an adapter from the 89 bulb to an 1156 bulb. So the adapter goes from 1156, let me turn the battery off, runs from an 1156 to a 194 bulb. And that's the easiest way now where you can do the tag lights on your Miata. Put that back in. Okay. So as far as the engine is currently at the machine shop finally, along with the original cylinder head that I have been running for quite some time now. You can see the cams and lifters are in there. I had the head tested for any leaks and it came back good. As far as the engine itself, we found out that my bearing tolerances were way too tight and I actually scored the crank. So now we have to do different size bearings. The rods and the mains had to be honed, and a couple other things in the engine had to be changed. So once I get the engine back, we are going to go back with the original cylinder head it was before, the stock intake manifold, or I'm sorry, the stock cylinder head. Changing the intake manifold to the Edelbrock like I've shown before, which is actually all that powder coat right now finally. And she should be back together in maybe a month and a half. And I'm hoping for a horsepower in the range of 550. I don't know if it's realistic, but we're going to try. Once the car is back and running again with the stock cylinder head, with the new intake manifold setup, I do want to make a lot more passes left at the track. I got to get some testing done on the car finally. And then we will work our way up to the built cylinder head. Then I would like to make around 650 to 700 horsepower. But we shall see. So this is the current state. Got these giant Harbor Freight jack stands now, so I can actually lay under the car and take a nap if I wanted to. But finally some good progress. Definitely going to be a lot more in the upcoming weeks. So can't thank Help enough. Jace over at Miata Zamora has been helping me a ton. He's actually going to be the one putting my motor together now. And I have my buddy Ivan over at Powder Coated in Kissimmee, Florida. He's taking care of all my powder coating needs. So I'm only getting the powder coated stuff for the new stuff, so it's going to match my old valve cover like so. And it'll match everything else that he's done in the past, but we're definitely going to be rocking and rolling soon. Stay tuned.